Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and this is the last episode of Mega Man 03. So, today we're finally gonna get through into the heart of Neo Arcadia, or rather, I should say Sub-Arcadia, and take down the infamous Lord Weil. And finally find out what the hell is going on between Omega, the Dark Elf, and the Elf Wars. Having fun playing the hero, Zero? You do understand, don't you? That I don't have time for your petty games. So let's finish this. Let's finish this for once and for all, shall we? How pitiful. Of course, a Reliploid like you would never understand the joy of ruling all that you see. Only a human could possibly understand. Human? That's right, I'm a bona fide human. I don't know if anyone honestly thought he wasn't a human. I thought he was supposed to be a human, so this revelation isn't all that shocking. The creator of Reliploids, a human being. The desire for power, the will of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It's the ultimate joy no mere Reliploid could ever understand. I bet most decent humans wouldn't understand either. You look like just another maverick to me. All I gotta do is dispose of you like any other maverick. Good, good. An excellent speech, Zero. You must feel great, right? Oh, Zero. You were a fun guy, Zero. I'd like to play some more, but it's time we parted. I have some more fun surprises left in store for you. Enjoy them to the last, Zero. Alright, it's time to take down this giant jerk Omega. One of the really cool things I've noticed is that since I have the Ultimo chip, I also have the Shadow Dash ability, I believe it's called. But it's basically an ability that lets me literally go through shit, which is goddamn amazing that I can quite honestly just dash through anything that may hurt me. It reminds me a lot of the I don't remember, I believe it's called Invisible Dash. I kind of just call it a Smoke Dash just because it leaves a smoky trail from Cuphead. And it's amazing. I mean, granted, I can't say much since I really didn't have access to this until just recently. I think it was the eel guy that gave us this. Not bad, Zero. But Omega's true power is much more greater than you've been led to expect. Go get him, Omega. Release the power of the Dark Elf. Oh boy, that's a big old boy. It's cool because he's like half X and half Zero. Doesn't exactly have the oh boy, same sort of weapon. Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, what I was trying to say earlier is basically he doesn't have the same sort of iconic weapons, or rather he doesn't use the same iconic weapons as the guys that are described here. This is the best part about the Shadow Dash, because this move is really annoying. It kind of just follows you and it sucks you up and does damage, which is, you know, super lame. Also, on top of that, you've noticed that at the start of this, or rather in the previous part of this episode, I had 2 health bars, similar to how these bosses usually do. That's because I went ahead and I just used the the cyber elves that I had, finally, I used 3 of them. There was the one that increases the speed that I climb ladders, which was really lame, but I figured I might as well use as much as I can. There was one that I believe it says it defies gravity. I think it makes me jump higher. And finally, there was the one that doubles my vitality, which is amazing, because it means that I get to not die as easily, but unfortunately, my rank would suffer, considering that I'll be taking so much more damage than usual. But, as I said, this is the last mission, and also it doesn't matter, because I'm not getting an EX skill from Omega here. As cool as that may have been. But he doesn't actually use in his attacks the classic Zero Z Saber or the classic, well, he kind of does use the X Buster from, X, but I don't know. Would have been a little bit more iconic. What is this place? I remember now. This is where I was sleeping. Excellent, Zero. Your power is extraordinary for a mere fake. Fake. Why does everyone keep saying that? Huh? You, the legendary Reliploid? You fool! Those resistance losers just decided to call the Reliploid they found here Zero for some reason. You may be Zero in a way, but you're merely still a copy. There's no legendary hero, or rather you're no legendary hero at all. You're just a reproduction. You thought you were a hero all along, didn't you? Never suspecting that you were a mere copy. What a joke! Omega himself is the one and only original Zero. You're just a copy of him. The original Zero? Why is he your slave then? He's only a bloodthirsty god of destruction. All I did was upgrade him to draw out all his power. Alright, Omega. Or should I say, original Zero. Time to awake this pitiable fake from a century-long dream. I fucking love this battle. This is probably one of the main reasons why I like this game, because the reveal of the fact that, Zero is not actually Zero was groundbreaking to me. I know it's probably been done in like a bajillion the other games at this point where like, oh no, the final boss is actually you. But at the time it was still pretty new to me. And also the fact that we come back to this this area, which is where the first scene, or rather where you first take control of Zero, I guess to be completely specific, in the first Mega Man Zero game is, which is just crazy, especially for me who played, those games like crazy, to just come back to this, and nope, don't want to use that. Is it equipped? Okay. Do I have one that heals me? Yes. Just to come back to this area, I'm just like, holy shit. And then this music is just amazing. I cannot tell you how much I love this music so much. And then this boss battle is also one of the things that I really like. Because you know how there's boss battles, I've complained about it somewhat earlier in the series, where there's boss battles where it's like, they just do 2 or 3, they have phases, and they have, they go through the motions, and they have attacks that you just have to get into a pattern of dodging. This boss fight isn't really that. And he's also, he is literally you, so he does anything, just about everything that you can. It's also a little bit more impactful for people that have played the X series, because a lot of his moves are from the Zero of those games. But he does a lot of the things you can do. For example, he does the triple slash attack, and he kind of functions similar to how you do it. It's just amazing that can happen. And anyways, for our trouble, we got a bunch of disc here. I've been calling them chips this entire time, but they're actually disc. Wow, it took to the last episode to realize that, and that took 209 damage. That's not good, but somehow I still got a B rank. plan to reactivate Omega? Watch, but don't interfere. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Relapors in my hand. Zero, what are you doing? Hurry up and stand up. Hey, I'm here to get you a little payback, or rather, here to get a little payback, Omega. Time to straighten the record. You guys. Weil is trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Ugh. Dark Elf! Shut them up! Zero. What is it, Dark Elf? The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Who's that? X. That's right, Weil. Just like a century ago, I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega Den, and we saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? The defeated Omega is using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is still the real thing. Alright, now's the time. While the Dark Elf's power is weak, time to finish what you started a century ago, Zero. Zero, don't you do it! That's your original body! Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know what's truly important. Go on, Zero. Oh, there we go. I try to go up to him and just slash him before the auto charge kicks in, but I forgot it's the wrong button. Zero, wake up, Zero. Can you hear me, Zero? My energy is almost all spent. I can't stay in this world much longer. Zero, I want to leave this world in your care. The threat Wally represents has not left this world. I want you to protect humans and Relaploids. Zero, you can do it. You can. Zero, wake up! Zero! Ah, what a relief. I was worried about you. Mr. Zero, you've regained consciousness. What a relief. Hey guys, he's alright. Where is this? The resistance base? Who could have... Zero! Dark Elf? Wait, no. You are... She brought you back here. Zero! What a warm, gentle light. Mother Elf. Has Wild's curse been broken? Shouldn't we follow her? She's finally free. There's still Wild, but let's let her go in peace for once. X told me about you, Zero. Really? I know you're not worried about a thing, but... Even if your body is a copy, as long as your heart is your own, you are Zero. The one and only Zero. Seal. Thank you. Zero. It's just me. I am Zero. Well, that that does it. Those are the credits. Finally, I feel like I've been talking about this game for like ever, since like the end of time. Not only, in games that I've played, but also while playing, Mega Man 01 and Mega Man 02. I've talked about how much I've really enjoyed this game. And, I don't really know what it is about it. I think I've spoken about it a bit, throughout this journey that we've had, but I think it's mainly just the sort of impact that the first Mega Man Zero game had in my life growing up, and then playing through 2 and then 3, which I just felt sort of came out at a very interesting point in my life. I don't really remember it, but it was sometime after I had, stopped playing video games as much, or maybe not so much video games as much, but I just really hadn't played, I guess, specifically Mega Man Zero games as much. I just forgotten them, and I was just kind of doing other things, and then I hear that this game came out, and I was like, holy shit, I used to play that all the time, and then I just picked it up, and I just started playing it, and it was dope as hell. And one of the things this game does really well is just makes you feel a lot, in my opinion, I don't know, maybe if I've just gotten better as I've, progressed, is that I feel a lot stronger, especially towards the end of the game. I feel super strong, but throughout it I feel a lot stronger than I did in previous games. Like in Mega Man 01, I felt really shitty and weak. 2, I was sort of getting better, and in 3, in the beginning I was a little bit rusty, but then I got really well. If that's how they designed the game, that's amazing. To have that level of detail, and that, as you progress throughout the series, your character feels a lot stronger and rewarding. But I highly doubt that's the case. So I guess I mainly really only like this game due to nostalgia, but I do think it's probably the best game in the Zero. In the series. It has, the largest number of EX skills. Even though I didn't even really use it at all, the Cyber Elf system has been retouched. I think it's the best way to do it. It's you just have it at the menu. You don't have to go to a transfer anymore, and you can just feed them there. And they have this satellite system, so you can have two different. You have 2 satellites, so you can have 2 Cyber Elves active at any time, and their effects will just be active. So it could be like the guy that just shoots for you or just drops life. They can just be active all the time. And then you have the Fusion Elves, which are the ones you use up. So I feel like that was pretty good. And the bosses were really fun. And also, it was, I guess, technically, maybe it was easier. I don't know what it is, really. But in any case, we've unlocked hard mode. We can play in hard mode by holding down the L button and selecting a new game. We also got Zero's minigame. There's apparently a set of minigames in this game that you can play. I guess we'll end off by doing that. No, really, actually, I might have done this one. Aim with the control pad and use the B button to hit melnets with the recoil rod. Different colored melnets are harder and require 2 shots or a charged shot. 3 missiles or 3 misses equals game over. So there's actually several different. Can I charge up? Yeah. Wow. I don't get the Dowsen strike, which is kind of lame. Yeah, there's several different mini games in this game. You have to do a bunch of different requirements in order to unlock them. For example, the 0 one you get just for playing the game. But there's a couple of them that you unlock for, like, multiple playthroughs, completing it in hard mode, stuff like that. I guess it's nice that this game, they even added repeatability and, post-game rewards and stuff like that. But whatever, I have to believe I've gushed enough about this game enough. It's been really fun. And one of the main reasons I really like this game, I've ever since I started recording Mega Man 01, I've thought, okay, I'll play through this and I'll get to Mega Man 03. And then what I wanted to do was I don't know if I put a spotlight or a shout out. I don't know if what's the right term for this, but there was this Flash animation I used to watch a long time ago. It was called The Last Cataclysm. It's a 2-part thing. Part 3 never got released. It's based on Mega Man 03, and it's basically based on the events from the boss rush section up until the fight with Omega. With a little bit of a change of order. Not so much change of order, change of script. because basically the Guardians, they help you out, and then you take on the bosses from the game in the the Flash animation, and then later on you go on and you fight Copy X and Omega. I shouldn't say you go on because you're not playing, you're just watching, right? So Zero goes on and does that. But I used to really like that animation, and that's probably one of the reasons why I really like this game as well. And I wanted to sort of put that out there, but the thing is from like 100 years old. So I wanted to try and link it, but I like the end of videos sometimes, but annotations don't really work how they used to, so I can't really do that, and I don't think the guy's on YouTube anymore. I mean, I have a link down in the description. It's on Newgrounds. It should still be on Newgrounds. But I think that's basically it. Stay fresh.